Chapter 3, Lotus Leaf Steamed Chicken. About 10 seconds passed in awkward silence before Li Hongmei finally spoke. That game of yours actually makes money? Jiang Nian nodded. Yeah, it does. You're heading into senior year and still playing games? She snapped, yanking off her apron. We're switching out that phone of yours. No more games. If you earn money, good. Save it. Don't waste it. All right. Jiang Nian replied lazily, unbothered. The system didn't need a phone to operate anyway. Her tone softened. Still, this meal's quite something. My boy's growing up. Jiang Nian exhaled in relief and cracked a cheeky grin. Praise from Mom was rare currency. When's Dad getting back? Soon, Li Hongmei said. Then, narrowing her eyes, don't get too cocky. Go call Chanchan over for dinner. What about Uncle Shu? He's out of town. Left this morning on a work trip, she said, pulling a watermelon from the fridge. Knock, knock, knock. Chanchan opened her security door halfway, her cheeks slightly flushed. What do you want? Dinner's ready. Why's your face so red? Jiang Nian asked, narrowing his eyes. Then, with no shame whatsoever, he tried to push his way inside. What were you doing this afternoon? Get lost. Su Chanchan braced herself and held the door firm. Quick as a flash, Jiang Nian grabbed her arm. She froze, then let out a shrill cry toward the house across the street. Auntie, Jiang Nian's harassing me. Huh? What? From the kitchen came Li Hongmei's sharp voice. Jiang Nian, are you looking for a beating? Stop teasing Chanchan. I wasn't. She's making stuff up. Panicking, Jiang Nian shoved the door open and dashed inside. Just as Shu Chanchan drew breath for round two, he clapped his hand over her mouth. Mmph. They were suddenly much too close. Jiang Nian could see the soft peach fuzz on her cheeks and feel the warmth of her breath. Her large, watery eyes stared up at him in alarm. A summer breeze drifted in, warm and fragrant. From the hollow of her neck came a faint scent that made him feel awkward. Don't scream, he whispered. Mmph. I'll let go if you promise not to scream. Nod if you agree. She nodded. The moment he let go, she bit his arm hard. Ow! He hissed in pain, but held back a yell. Shu Chanchan, are you a dog? Serves you right. She turned her head away, arms crossed. A faint blush still colored her cheeks. Jiang Nian finally noticed her outfit, a crisp JK uniform, the kind popularized by Japanese school fashion. No wonder you didn't want to open the door. You were trying on new clothes. He gave her a once-over. Is that new? The JK uniform wasn't exactly revealing. The skirt was modest, and it's not like she'd been changing clothes. Still, she looked thoroughly embarrassed. What's it to you? Nothing. It looks nice, Jiang Nian said casually, rubbing his arm. Come over for dinner. We've got your favorite lotus leaf steamed chicken. Thud! The door closed in his face. Inside, Shu Chanchan stood in her living room, taking a deep breath. After a few moments, she turned and went to her room to change. 7:30 p.m. Jiang Weizheng arrived home, paused at the kitchen door, and blinked at the table filled with dishes. What's the occasion? No occasion, Li Hongmei said, glancing at him. Your son made it all. She waved him toward the sink to wash up, then called toward the living room. Dinner's ready. Stop watching TV. Soon, the four of them were seated around the table. As they ate, Li Hongmei casually mentioned Jiang Nian's game earnings. Both Jiang Weizheng and Shu Chanchan turned to him, surprised. You can make money from that? His father asked, suspicious. Of course, comrade old Jiang. Jiang Nian replied without missing a beat. Shu Chanchan narrowed her eyes at him. You're in your senior year and still playing games? Better not flunk the college entrance exam. Back when they were little, she'd often shared snacks with him, but after years of growing apart and growing pricklier, they didn't bother with such things anymore. Li Hongmei took the opportunity to scold him again, repeating her plan to take away his phone. Jiang Weizheng picked up a piece of lotus leaf steamed chicken, took a bite and paused. His expression shifted into something unreadable. Did your grandpa teach you this? Yeah. Pretty good, right? He sighed. Not bad, but still not as good as your grandpa's. He set his chopsticks down. When I was a kid, his cooking was something else. He fell silent for a moment, eyes distant. Then he shook his head. Forget it. Just reminiscing. Let's eat. Jiang Nian didn't press. He wasn't too interested in his own cooking anyway. But to his surprise, Shu Chanchan was really digging in, 2 full bowls of rice, which was practically unheard of for her. Ding. The system panel appeared again. Task. Prepare a lavish dinner for your parents. Reward 800 RMB. Completed. Almost simultaneously, his phone buzzed. Even though Jiang Nian already knew the transfer had come through, he couldn't resist checking. He'd spent nearly 400 yuan on groceries. With the 800 yuan reward, his balance now stood at 1,350.64 RMB. Across the table, Jiang Weizheng suddenly looked up. By the way, Hongmei, did you pay the utilities? No. Why? Something's off. He turned to his son. Did you pay them? Yeah. What about it? For a moment, his father looked stunned. Then he gave a slight nod. Nothing. Just keep your money. You'll need it when you're older. As he spoke, his eyes flicked toward Shu Qianqian, lingering for half a second. He sighed inwardly. His son really was dense. The families were well matched, and they'd known each other forever. But the kids just didn't seem to click. No point forcing anything. It was anyone's guess who'd end up with old Shu's precious little cabbage. After dinner, Shu Qianqian and Li Hongmei went to wash the dishes. Jiang Nian cleared the table. 20 minutes later, a chilled watermelon was brought out. They sat around chatting and laughing, sharing slices of sweet red fruit. Eventually, Shu Qianqian said her goodbyes and headed home. When the door closed behind her, the Jiang family began winding down for the night. Jiang Weizheng looked up and asked, Little Nian, what class is Qianqian in again? She's next door to mine. Ha ha! Jiang Nian's light laugh grated on his father's nerves. What's so funny? If you were even half as sensible as Qianqian, I'd be thanking our ancestors. But Jiang Nian wasn't laughing at her. He was looking at the new system task that had just appeared. At 38, your health is already failing. A strong body is the foundation of revolution. Rebuilding your physical strength and charisma is the first step in your counterattack. Side task, choose one. Complete a 2-kilometer run without stopping. Reward 300 RMB. Complete a 3-kilometer run without stopping. Reward 700 RMB. Complete a 5-kilometer run without stopping. Reward 1,000 brao. He raised an eyebrow. System, he muttered. Are you trying to turn me into an elite athlete now?